Hi, my name is Oresta Muckute, and I'm a history PhD student at the University of Leicester. I study the Civil Wars, and I'm especially interested in the suffering that people endured in England, Wales, and Ireland. The Irish theatre of the Wars of the Three Kingdoms is referred to as the Irish Confederate Wars, or the 11 Years' War, and they took place in Ireland between 1641 and 1653. The conflict had political, religious, and ethnic aspects. The main issues were whether Irish Catholics or British Protestants should hold the most political power in land, and whether Ireland should be a self-governing kingdom under Charles I or subordinate one to the Parliament in England. The war in Ireland began with the Irish Rebellion on the 22nd of October in 1641. Irish Catholics attempted to seize control of the English administration in Ireland, though their attempt at seizing Dublin Castle was betrayed. As the rebellion went on, it developed into an ethnic conflict between Irish Catholics on the one side and English and Scottish Protestant colonists on the other. The disagreements between the King and Parliament over how to deal with this rebellion helped to spark the First English Civil War. In May 1642, Catholic leaders in Ireland formed the Irish Catholic Confederation, and it governed most of Ireland. In the following months and years, the Confederates fought against Royalists, Parliamentarians, and an army sent by Scottish Covenanters. In 1647, they suffered a string of defeats by Parliament, which prompted the Confederates to make an agreement with the Royalists in early 1649. This agreement divided the Confederates, and so their infighting hampered the preparations to resist a parliamentarian invasion. On behalf of the Rum Parliament, in August 1649, Cromwell invaded Ireland with his new model army, and this period between 1649 and 1653 is now known as the Cromwellian Conquest of Ireland. The conquest was brutal, and Oliver Cromwell is still a hated figure in Ireland. Among historians, however, discussions continue about whether Cromwell's actions were as unlawful by the standards of the time as they are presented to be, and whether placing the blame entirely on Cromwell, as opposed to the Rum Parliament which authorised it, is entirely justified. In either case, the impact of the war on the people on all sides in Ireland was unquestionably severe. Around 20% of the population in Ireland died in these conflicts, either through violence or through famine and illness brought by the war. The Cromwellian conquest completed the British colonisation of Ireland. It destroyed the native Irish Catholic landowning classes and replaced them with colonists with a British identity.